going to be changing out these tail lights. These are the stock tail lights. This is how it was when I got the Jeep. But today I'm going to be replacing them with ones that are more blacked out, and I think doing that will make the look of the Jeep just more updated and more to what I'm gearing the Jeep to look like. And so this is the brand of tail lights that I did go ahead and pick up. So we are going to go ahead and unbox them. I did just open the box, but let's unbox them together. Alright, so as you can see, they're not necessarily like tinted black, but the background of them is more black. And I just think it's a much more like modern, updated look instead of those stock ones there. Alright, so I do already have a video of how to change a light bulb in here, which kind of already shows you guys the process of taking the tail light off and putting it back on. So I'm not really going to go step by step. I'll link that video in the description down below. Now that I got the tail light out, I'm going to go ahead and unplug the wire that gives it power and get a new one and compare the back and just make sure that they're the same before moving on. I have the new one side by side with the old one, so I'm just going to compare everything and make sure that it's just going to be plug and play. It should be, but I just want to make sure before I keep going. So on the old one, we have these two spots where it pushes into the Jeep, and it looks like it's here on the new one as well. We have 3 light bulbs on the old one, 3 light bulbs on the new one. This is what the connection point looks like on the old one, and the connection point on the replacement one. So we should be good to go. These lights do not come with light bulbs, it's just the housing. So I am going to take out the light bulbs from this stock tail light. I just replaced them not too long ago. So they're still good, they'll still last a while. There's no point in buying new ones. So I'm gonna take them out of here and just replace them into the new one. All right, just a quick note before I go ahead and switch the bulbs. On the new tail light here, the bulbs, they are like a twist out. On the stock one, it is like clips. So that's the only difference so far, but it's fine, it should work. All the bulbs are now switched over to this new tail light, and so far this is what it's looking like. Let's go ahead and reinstall this one on the passenger side. My first step to reinstalling is clipping in your wiring harness there, and I heard a snap, so that means it's in. And then it's just simple, push it in place. Alright, it's not screwed into place or anything yet, but I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek. I love it. It looks so good. It just updated the whole back end of the Jeep automatically. No question about it. And the driver's side is done. I really like the way this looks. Let's close the tailgate and see what they look like. Alright, I went ahead and pulled the Jeep outside so we could see it in the sunlight, and I love it. It looks so different. It looks so good. Now we just need to finish up modifying the rear end with a few other things that I want to do. I want to black out the Jeep and Laredo badges, and I want to get a license plate cover, and I think that will pretty much sum up the rear end of the Jeep. But guys, just look at these. They look so good. I'll leave the link for them in the description below as well, just in case you guys want to grab some for yourself, but they look so good. Alright, this might be kind of hard to show you guys, but something that I just noticed is the Jeeps have this body line right here, and I don't know if you can tell, but they continue it into the tail light. And it's just a little detail that like kind of pulls it all together, I guess. It's not, the camera really is not picking it up, but this line in the body is continued right there in the tail light. Hey guys, that's gonna conclude today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing the installation of my new taillights on my Jeep. If you guys are enjoying this content, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe, and let me know what you think of my new modification in the comments down below. Stay tuned and we'll see you in the next one.